Hello everyone, welcome to the first session of Created. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for signing up. My name's Ruben. I'm going to be walking you through all of the art projects that we're going to be doing over the next 5 days, and then I'm going to be chatting with you guys on Zoom later on after the session as well. So, in your art packs, you would have received a whole bunch of stuff. Pencils, paintbrushes, tape, all kinds of things. But for today, all you need is this red tin that says major brushes on the front. This is a tin of watercolor paint pigment. You're going to need this pack of paper that says watercolor paper pad on front. This is what we're going to be using on every session to do our art on. You're going to be needing this pencil called a 3B pencil, and then you'll just need your paint brushes. Now, apart from that, there's an optional thing that you can get, which is an eraser. I'm sure you have one laying around, will come in useful. And then you also just need a cup of water to wash your paintbrushes and to use the watercolors. So, for this first session, the theme we're going to look at is identifying emotions. So, you may have heard of this artist. You probably have heard of him, to be honest. He's called Picasso. And he's famous for making paintings where people's faces are really distorted. Sometimes one eye is even off the head and the mouth is sitting really skew, really funny looking pieces of art. And what he accomplishes with those artworks is he conveys a sense of emotion through those portraits. Because those portraits are so exaggerated that you can really tell what emotion they are portraying. So we are going to make some art that is going to maybe feel a little bit silly, maybe look really funny, which is great. And it is going to be Picasso style art that is going to be all about identifying and conveying emotions. So the first step in making these Picasso faces is to get a nice blank piece of paper and take a regular pencil. So this is not going to be the pencil that you had in your art pack. This is just a regular pencil that you would take to school. And you're going to put it in the middle of the page. You're going to shut your eyes, and all you're going to do is you're going to start to make squiggles all around the paper. So that's step one. Step two is to look at all these squiggly lines and try and identify some faces. So it might be helpful to turn your page around a little bit, look at it from different angles, and see if you can identify any faces in these squiggly lines. Maybe you'll see just one, maybe you'll see a whole bunch of different faces. And remember, just like Picasso, it doesn't have to look realistic. One eye can be completely off of the head, the nose can be completely skew, it doesn't matter. So have a bit of fun with it. Take your 3B pencil, which you received in your box, which is a little bit of a darker line pencil, and you can now go follow the lines and try and identify some faces. So there I see an eye, and I see another big eye just next to it right here. And then I think I see a mouth in there. There's a nose. Here's an ear. Now, after you've identified some features on the page, you can start to just have fun with it, draw some pupils in the eyes, give him some emotion. Maybe this guy's got some big teeth. He's looking like he's kind of afraid, and I'll give him an ear. Here. So this is where your eraser will come in handy. After you've drawn a face that you like, I made this one, but I don't really like how that one looks, so I'm just going to erase this one. If you want, you can just start over on another page, and you can erase all the other lines so that you just have your face that you drew. So now that you have a face, I want you to look at it and I want you to think to yourself, what emotion do you see in this face? So I think the emotion that I see in this guy's face is fear. Now think to yourself, what color would you associate with fear? I think I would associate maybe green, because he's so scared that he's gone completely green in the face. So I'm gonna get my green paint out and I'm gonna start to paint him. Now there's really no right or wrong way to do this. Just have fun. You can be as silly as you like. You can give your character a moustache if you want. You give him a moustache and you can add as much detail as you want. So take your watercolors. To use these, you just wet your paintbrush in your water. Then you lightly wet on the paper the area that you want to paint on. I'll take some green paint now because, like I said, he looks afraid, and I think someone who's afraid might look like a kind of green. And I will start to paint him a light green color in his face. Alright, so take a bit of time, add a little bit of detail. You can see I decided to give this guy a little bit of hair. I painted a little bit of red around the outside. Just have fun. This activity is just to get you comfortable painting and drawing and to make some silly faces. Now, I think I would associate his expression really with fear. Now, I've done a few other ones. Let me show you the other ones that I've done. I made this guy. I kind of like him. I thought he looked like he was really disappointed. So I actually made him green as well. I made him like he was sitting with his arms crossed. Then on this page, I found a whole lot of faces. This guy looked really, really angry, so I made him red. I thought this guy looked grumpy with his big nose, so I made him blue. This guy looked really happy, so I made him yellow. This is probably my favorite one. He just looks crazy, like he's in a complete panic. So I painted him red as well. Anyway, have a bit of fun, do a few of these, pick your favorite ones, decide which one you like best, and then later on, we're going to meet on Zoom and we're going to chat through these. So have fun, remember to wash your paintbrushes, and I will see you later.